the Warrior, Rebecca Omungi, and the Stingray, Imka Mariska Kekstra. And we are on and popping in the gray is Omungi, and the black and blue Kekstra. Round one is brought to you by Dragon Energy Drink.
Some nice right hands there for Becky. Oh, she's caught Imka. She's covering up. What shots there from Rebecca Omungi. And clinching up. Kekstra took a lot of unanswered shots there. Rebecca putting her straight onto the back foot into the fence. Imka's got that overhook on the left-hand side, controlling. Yeah. See if they can find the trip, but the torso strength from Rebecca Omungi keeping Imka Mariska Kekstra pinned up against the fence, trying to get away out here. Nice knees to the thighs on the other side from Rebecca Omungi. Just a lot of strength there, trying to fight with the hands on the other side. Short little shots there from Imka. The fighter looking to take it down at the moment. Good short little shots and pity-patty ground and pound shots from Rebecca Omungi from the standing position. She's got one hook in on the stand-up.
Really punishing here is Rebecca Omungi. And she is lighting her up there with those right hands, and Imka is trying to defend, but they're getting through.
Yeah, oh no, they're getting through, and there's plenty of them as well. Maybe a mixture of quantity over quality, but Rebecca continues to tag Imka. Some big shots. Little welts forming on the side of her face. And those power shots from this outstanding boxer from Kampada. Goes high with a leg kick. Goes up to the head, does Rebecca Omungi after that. Nice knee up the middle inside the clinch. Up to the fence it goes. Rebecca could get the hip toss from here, but thinking about
to drag Imka down. Imka, though, holding her own, staying on her feet right now. Omungi probably better off just to give up on that and just run those punches again.
Yeah,
she has an advantage. She's done damage. Why get away from what's working?
Yeah, perhaps, you know, we always talk about a boxing background with Becky. I mean, she wants to kind of prove us that she's got clinch work as well up against the fence, and that we all know that cage time is golden. In your first EFC fight here in Johannesburg, South Africa, you want to showcase, you know, what else you've got. But I kind of agree with you, Cyrus. She was just tagging Imka from distance, and at will. Some nice knee there on the left-hand side as to continue the clinch battle. Imka thinking about the toss, but gets the takedown, and a beautiful amount of air does Becky Omungi as she mounts Imka Mariska Kekstra looking for the finish, Cyrus.
Bouncing her head off of the canvas, and Rebecca Omungi is laying it in on Imka. She's not going to be able to take too much of that. More ground and pound. Craig, you watching closely. Imka has to make sure she's defending herself. That was a direct hit.
Massive hit. The shots were just coming down from Rebecca Omungi, really tagging Kekstra. She's got a victory before by hellacious ground and pound as Rebecca Omungi. Just using that power on the feet, power in the ground and pound. And Kekstra just has to survive. 80 seconds left of this ground and pound. She's welted up and looking sore, taking a beating on the feet. You know, she's got a decent submission game as Kekstra. Let's see if she can throw up some legs and arms and see if she can isolate something or go for a triangle. But just good control from Rebecca Omungi, stopping that. Good top control from the Ugandan, mixing up with good ground and pound. Some of those shots are getting through and finding their target.
Omungi is still landing bombs, though. She's still doing a lot of damage. You can see it all over the face of Kekstra, but to Kekstra's credit, the 47-year-old is not giving in. What a tough fighter.
No, she's not. She's let go of that frame she had with her right shin inside the hip of Rebecca. Now it's a closed guard, so you can control the movement of Rebecca, but just great strength from Omungi. She's posturing up and laying down a very nice ground and pound, just showing some really strong, high-quality levels in her kickboxing as well as her top control as well. And she's finishing strong as Rebecca. kicks to the thighs to a grounded opponent. Misses with that one, pulls out of it at the Huda. Great round for the Kampalan.
Hey, I'm saying moral victory there for Imka to survive that onslaught. My goodness, Mukuru gives you the corner cam as we go into the corner of Rebecca Amungi. The Warrior is certainly in effect. A very, very dominant round. Could even be a 10-8 round after that much punishment.
Yeah, no,
take a look at that action replay.
I'd go with 10-8. Nice right. A couple of pouring left jabs from Rebecca. A lot of these shots coming through and just weltering under the mount of strikes, punches and bunches from Amungi. Was Kekstra up against the fence. Amungi at times looking for the finish. Some wild shots not getting through, but nothing coming back at all from Kekstra. Nothing connecting. Found herself connecting, defending in the clinch. A couple of fingers inside the hex fence there from Rebecca. The ground and pound was absolutely superb. A lot of those shots getting through the guard. Good placement from Rebecca. Well, patient as well. No illegal shots to the back of their head. Everything really well chosen in terms of a target acquisition for this Ugandan fighter. And you can see Kekstra's face wearing those shots from that first round. What has she got in the second? Oh, big right from
Amungi.
Amungi.
Dragon Energy, and here comes Amungi. Again, pouring it on. Oh, and Kekstra just gets slammed to the ground, but she grabs onto a triangle. Now going to try to isolate the arm. Nice crafty work there by Imka, Mariska Kekstra. And Amungi should be able to get out of there.
Trying to pull her left arm out and still trapped. Couple of shots off the bottom from Kekstra. Rebecca's trying to turn in round to the left and finally gets that arm through to do so. She's got a side-on triangle as Kekstra. She's trying what she can, however she can, to get that submission. They're tied up a bit like a pretzel, but Amungi pushes her back down, essentially setting it aside now into half guard. She's isolating their head and arm, scooting their opponent up against the fence. Nice work from Amungi. Kekstra got some nice shots off from the bottom, trying to tack wherever and however she can.
Women's flyweight division. As these two ladies giving the fans a show. Rebecca Amungi has dominated thus far and continues to do so. But the story is that Kekstra just won't go away. Maybe too tough for her own good.
Yeah, she's still in this fight, you know, throwing up a couple of submission attempts with Imka. A big right hand from Amungi. Like you said, she wants to carry on, does Rebecca. She doesn't want to separate, even though she certainly had the best of the kickboxing exchanges throughout this entire fight. Not letting her opponent get back up to her feet. Kicks to the thighs from Amungi. Craigie Valuathan wants them to stand up.
3 minutes to go here in round number 2. Still have our incredible bantamweight title bout at the top of the card, just a few fights away.
Oh, big shots from Amungi. Kekstra's on the back foot again. She's taking a lot of punishment. Massive shots from Rebecca. Knees from inside the clinch. Kekstra tries to return to one of his own, and she gets taken back down by Amungi again. Straight into half guard. Massive shots from Amungi in there. Huge flurry from her. And Kekstra showing she's got a chin and a heck of a load of heart as well.
Really making her work for it tonight is Imka Kekstra. Rebecca Amungi giving her everything, continues to dominate.
Oh, big right.
So Kekstra is tough as nails.
That was a massive right from Rebecca. Really nice ground and pound. Really chooses the time to where she puts the power down. You know, and on the feet, it's just the hand speed is so quick. Not every punch lands, but definitely 1 in 3, and just forces your opponent in a blizzard that's just difficult to see through, and then just puts power down when she really does need to, and picks her shots on the ground and pound as well. Really conserving her strength is Rebecca Amungi. Just dominating this fight at the moment is this Kampalan standout.
Raining down shots here, Mungi has. We got just a little over a minute left in round number 2. Action has slowed down. Here comes Mungi. She's trying to put her away.
Kicks to the thigh again.
Second.
Well, Preggy lets them back up.
All right, let's see where we go. 1 minute left.
Oh, some more shots from Mungi. Beautiful knee, and it's done.
Goodness, shut it down already.
Wow.
Shut it down. Uganda, stand up, be proud. Rebecca Mungi with an incredible performance.
She's so infectious, man. I love her attitude. This kid's special. She's got a spark inside her. She takes the Ugandan flag and parades it around the hexagon. Very impressive finish. Leaving the referee no chance whatsoever to stop the fight. I mean, it was just one-way traffic from the very first bell. And Kekstra showing she's got true grit and true heart. You know, took a lot of punishment, but never quit. We've had some fighters on the prelims that, you know, verbally submitted and wilted under these strikes. Kekstra didn't. She wouldn't tap, she wouldn't quit. She kept fighting, and the referee had to step in to prevent any further damage caused as a result of her own courage. But as for Rebecca Mungi, what a superb win. And I'm going to ask her what this means for women's mixed martial arts in Uganda, because it's not a sport that's particularly well known or highlighted in Kampala, and Ugandan fighters aren't given the platform that a lot of fighters in the EFC are given, and she deserves it. She deserves this win, and she's one to keep an eye on. What a superb fight for her.
100%. I can't wait to see her come back and take a look at that Vancouver action replay and look at the damage that was being done. Imka just ate so many punches here this time around. Finally, Preggy had to save her from herself. Here it comes.
Yeah, just massive shots coming in from Rebecca. Look at that knee up the middle.
It was the knee, I think. The knee really put it over the top.
And she was still put a guard up, did Imka. Still bobbing and weaving. You know, still trying to defend herself. Just too darn tough for her own good. No quitting Imka Mariska Kekstra, that's for sure. I mean, sure, she's probably got a broken nose and a couple of bust orbitals, but she was not going to quit. As for Rebecca Mungi, my word, we have a huge prospect on our hands in the women's divisions.
All right, let's throw it up to Hotso.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Preggy Valiatham has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes and 5 seconds of the second round, declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes. In the red corner, the warrior, Rebecca Mungi.
Rebecca, let's have a couple of words. Great show of respect between you and a very tough Imka Mariska Kekstra. How does it feel to get your first win here in Johannesburg, South Africa, in the EFC in style?
Oh, I feel so good, and for Uganda who are here, I'm here for you. And I thank EFC so much for giving me this opportunity. And I know you will keep on giving me that opportunity. Thank you so much, and Ugandans who are watching me now, Uganda's made it! Yeah!
Where are you going to go from here? Because that was absolutely sensational finish. A great display of kickboxing. You look great on the ground as well. You're showing people that women's MMA is alive and kicking in Kampala and across Uganda. What does this win mean for your country as much as for you?
Oh, I've been training for this. And Ugandans know I've been training for this. And I know they're watching me. Uganda's made it. And I'm so proud to make my country proud. I know they're proud of me now. They are very happy. And for the police, Uganda has made it. You know, I'm from Uganda and I'm a police officer too. Yeah, this is opportunity for me also in the force. Yeah.
When can we see you come back and compete again?
Oh, thank you. Anytime they're going to give me opportunity, I will come. Yeah, I will keep on training for my next opponent you people are going to give me. Thank you. Yeah.
That was a very arresting performance. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the warrior, Rebecca Amungi.
Extremely likable. What a fighter. Furious, vicious when she's inside of that hexagon. And then she comes out and delivers an interview like that. Super fun fighter, super talented is Rebecca Amungi, and who knows what the ceiling is for that young woman. Incredible. Still more to come.